Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down and 6 now. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Now they'll change things up. On first down, it's Benson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. You talk about this Rams defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First carry for Najee Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
2nd and 4.
To throw is Richardson. Off play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. That's laid out deep for Rice. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders, who knows what it could be. He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to throw is Williams. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run over center with Benson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing is Williams. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. You talk about this Rams defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stalled some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 3rd down, here's Benson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short the first down marker. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Well, the Rams at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's another carry for Harris. A solid stiff arm. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Richardson going to move him around.
At the 49ers 31-yard line.
2nd and long. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the right side with Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
2nd and 10. A give up the middle with Benson. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Rashee Rice. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Another run here with Benson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. An audible here to get a new look. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys will take over at at their own 44-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action, Richardson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Richardson going to change the play here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The slot man in motion right. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. To the air, Williams. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot before break. Williams. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Richardson. Flush to his right. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now they'll shift things around. Now Richardson. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Richardson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. To throw, Williams. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Slot man moves right. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Second down and 3. A give. Here comes Benson. Fights loose. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
He just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Benson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. And it's caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run with Benson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. Williams. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that part there. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
It's the gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
The loop. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Brings up third down.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the give, it's Benson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 11 at the 10-yard line.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
They'll go again with Benson.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
They'll try to run for it with Benson.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now it's Richardson. That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Richardson going to move him around.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw again. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
He was brought down by Taylor.
They run again with Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
On the give, this is Harris.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Richardson.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
this defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Here comes second down. He's back to throw. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got it at the 15. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle.